Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I would like to dedicate to reviewing the brand new concealer from Dior, and if you're interested to see how did that go, then carry on watching. So this is the box of the concealer. I have it in the shade 0N, which is Zero Neutral, and this is what the package looks like. It is made out of plastic. On the packaging it says that this product is made in France and it contains 11 milliliters or 0.37 fluid ounces, which is a whopper. It is a lot of product, but the doozy is that it is only 6 months shelf life. So yeah, you will have to be fast with this little baby. On the back it says that it is 24 hours wear, full coverage creamy concealer. Since the allergies are hitting me hard, I really am struggling to detect any scent from this concealer. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And this concealer is available for $36 plus tax. Also, it is available in 28 shades, and my shade is the lightest that they possibly have. Although I genuinely think that I'm quite pale, but there are people that are paler than myself, and I don't know if this will be doing enough for them, because probably it will be a little bit of a color mismatch. And what else is on the box? It says that it is a corrector. In a single sweep, this concealer hides under eye circles, localized redness, blemishes, and imperfections without setting into facial lines, for a flawless complexion from morning to night. So I'm technically going to be wearing this concealer for 2 days, and let's just move on to actually applying the concealer. As I was getting ready to film, and I just got carried away, and I came up with these wowzer wings, and it is currently 12:30, and this is my makeup for the day. So interesting. This is the Hourglass. I love this one, by the way, and this one has 6 milliliters and this one has 11. There's a huge difference in the quantity, but let's see if the quality corresponds. It has a wand applicator, and I think I ought to do a swatch. So this is the swatch on my skin. So I am going to be using two methods. So one is going to be my Artiste brush number 6, and the second thing is going to be this cutesy little sponge from Real Technique. I have not finished my eye makeup, so we are going to complete it once concealer is in place. So I'm going to start with a little bit. It doesn't smell of anything, so I'm just going to start with one eye. This is going to be sponge and blend. I think this meant to be full coverage, and sponge kind of ate it all up. Well, not all of it, but I'm just gonna have another swipe. Very nice. I like it. You know what? I think despite the fact that this is not the brightest one, I think it actually worked for me beautifully. I think, in my humble opinion. Another thing about personal preference, I do not like when my concealer is way too bright, because I feel like due to the fact that I have darker hair, brown hair, it's not black hair, it's just my lighting. I still didn't master that part of the filming videos for the YouTube. I don't like for my eye area or my particular highlighting areas to be way too bright, because it gives me the impression I look like a raccoon. But it's personal preference. It's, you know, no shade on anybody. If this is your jam, then it's fine. Now I think I'm looking for something to fix this, and I'm going to use my Décolleté Japanese translucent powder that is oh so good. So normally I do get a brush, which is this one from Xoxoxo. One more thing to be impressed with the way it works. So let's look at the concealer. Looking good so far, but I am just gonna go ahead and just tap a little more to make sure that there's no excess business left behind, and I'm just gonna just very lightly fix it like this. There. I like it. I like it. So that's the sponge. Let's do the other side, and I'm going to apply the same amount of concealer on the other side. Here's my brush. Ooh, this seems to be like it's a lot. Oof. Okay. So this is the result with the brush, and I liked how the brush did the trick. It was much easier to work with, and I feel like you might need less product when it comes to the brush. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make sure that there is nothing in my nooks and crannies, and I'm going to use my little powder and fix. Okay, I would like to apply a little bit of concealer on my chin, on my forehead, a little bit on a nosy. So this is what it looks like for the moment. I just finished applying it, and so far I found it very creamy. Full coverage, yes, if you apply with the brush. If you apply with the sponge, it could kind of disappear, but then naturally sponge is just soaking product in, so unless it's a tart tape shape, then nothing goes in, everything stays in place. So far I'm loving it. It is not drying. It's good, nothing else to add. It's a great concealer, and we'll go from there. It is $12.39, and we're going to be testing it all day. I'm just going to disappear and finish my eye makeup and the rest of my makeup, and then we'll see how this concealer performs. So this is the final look for today. I'm just gonna go do my thing. It is 12:55. So yeah, we'll see how the concealer performs, but so far there's no change. I have not noticed that it oxidized on me. It did a little bit on my hand for some reason, but for under my eyes, I don't know, it kind of did a good job, and it's not drying. Very good. I have nothing to add, so yeah, let's just go ahead and press on with the day, and then we'll see if anything changes. So it's time for my first check-in, and I'm in the kitchen. I'm just about to start cooking dinner, and the time is... What's the time? Yeah. So it is 8:36 in the evening, and this is the state of my makeup. I have to mention the fact that I have been cooking, shopping, it has been raining, we had a fire, we had dinner, we played Monopoly. So I had a day full of actions, and this concealer did extremely well. I have to state the obvious, that's how it is. And tomorrow I am gonna put it on in the morning, and we'll draw the line there when it comes to testing, but I have pretty much a good idea of what my opinion is going to be. So I'll see you tomorrow. So today's Saturday, the following day, and we are testing this concealer from Dior. I already have my somewhat semi full face on, and here's my concealer. I'm gonna give it a very good shake. I really enjoyed applying this concealer with my artiste brush, so I'm gonna stick with application with the brush only. The reason why is because I feel that sponge is taking away some of the product and making it more sheer, as it should be. I feel that this gives me a very good full coverage, whilst sponge could be a little bit icky. So it does provide coverage, but is not as thick as full coverage will offer. I normally don't like when my concealers are way too bright, but I think it will be somewhat of a challenge for people that are like Snow White people. I think for them that might be a little bit of a difficulty when it comes to shade. So this is what I have. I'm gonna sneeze. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my makeup, and then I will come back and will share with you my final thoughts. So this is the final look for today. Technically, this is the day 2 of wearing this concealer. I wanted to make sure that I am firm in my opinion about it. So to sum up, I found it very creamy. I found it non-drying, easy to work with. It does not stain and kind of let, you know, there are some concealers that you just put on and you have to work fast, otherwise they're gonna dry out and that will be the end of whatever you have on your face. So it was very maneuverable. Do you like that? So yeah, it was very easy. And full coverage, yes. If you are using a brush, at least for me, I have used my artiste brush, and that gave me by far better coverage rather than my sponge. Sponge was a bit more sheer, and yesterday I applied it fairly, I think, midday, and by the time 10 o'clock rolled in yesterday, I have cooked, I have cleaned, I have shopped, I played with my child, we had a fire, we did everything that could possibly a female can do in one day, and it was very, very presentable looking before I was taking my makeup off. So I think it was genuine test drive to the core, and I'm happy with this. It is 6 months shelf life, just bear that in mind, so you'll have to use this one fast, but you do get a lot of product, and we're talking about Dior, so yeah, I like this product, I did. And on this fantastic positive note, I would like to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and join me on my Instagram, would love to have you, and I'll see you in my next one, but for now it's bye bye.